match your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went them, you better fix her up. I just bought a crypto with the fishing hook. Listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. I tell Shorty spin around and watch it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, there's an NFC fighting store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Takes out a one-stop, and they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Outside.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Yellow. Watch out.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. This is reeled in by Jawan Jennings. They're still going at the 30. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Watch out.
Purdy throwing here on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Watch out.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. And there's Nick Scorton there on the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow. Get set.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Jake Moody out for the 49ers field goal try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort.
Well, that's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Israel Abanikanda on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Milton out of the pistol here. Bales out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throw it deep down the side. It is taking chances like that that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risked and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Escapes the pocket. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself, or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Looking like it. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Milton now on 3rd down. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Running back sent in motion. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 30 on 2nd down. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Now Browning mounting into the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Outside.
From the gun is Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Get set.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Tackle made on the play by the rookie from Texas A&M. That's Nick Scorton.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Second and 8. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And he's going to have this one down at the 37. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Get set. Ready? Yellow. Here we go.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. The Panthers have taken the early lead. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short. Shotgun snap for Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35.
Okay,
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, it's ETN. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Throwing on third and long. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down 2. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Here we go. Start.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First down.
50 yards there. 50. Drop 60. Go.
To throw, Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
18 Cardinals.
Second and 10 now. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
And the Panther first down.
From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
49ers 10.
Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Niners to the line. First and 10.
Get set. Up.
Purdy setting up that play action. Finds a man, right side. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
On third down, Purdy. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. He breaks the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Ready.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Get it.
Sending a receiver left.
Ready.
Second down, Etienne gets it again. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Hurt. Buffalo 18.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Cuffs, this is Xavier Legent. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Give to Etienne. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Counter give to Etienne. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Ready.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. You've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down throw by Purdy. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied, knocked away, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Throw on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. Moody knocks it through, and that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half, and that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Come on. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Street.
They kick the running back in motion.
Dragon 60.
He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here comes the final play of our first half. ETN gets it on the draw. Broke through the tackle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Here's a Conda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Milton out of the pistol here. Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Putting a receiver in motion.
19, 5 in. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, ETN gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
ETN again. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Martin making that play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Milton now on 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 30-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. Dan Jackson takes it away. And the Panthers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
They've got first down from the 31.
Nice. Victorious 70.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Milton gonna throw again here, second and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier will get the target on that throw, and that's gonna leave him with a tough third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let go.
Third and long for him here. Got his man. This is McMillan. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They have themselves another first and 10.
Ready.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
This one's caught. Yes, the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
25-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Beginning on the ground. Here's Garindo. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Past midfield to the 45. Past the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the third. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On his Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to within one score.
49ers 20.
That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. And That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
60, 18, 70, Timberwolf, 79, Brook.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there, so it'll be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Into the hands of his running back, ETN. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Carolina.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy!
Man in motion here. Here's ETN on 1st down. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Milton back to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. An option give here to ETN. Escapes a defender. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18. Bronco 80. Dragon 60.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, break. 7 Pirates, 7.
Trying again, following the set. Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Milton now. And it's cut the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers lead by 15 now. Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side, that's Ayuk. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's 49ers football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Now give, it's McCaffrey heading right. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun is Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Tag! 60 Eagles!
Here's Milton. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
That's completed right side. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
At the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. 19 light, liking 18. Let go.
They go right back to Etienne. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out.
And this is 3rd down.
Let's go now. 65 catch, 65 catch.
They send the tight end in motion. Now toss it to Etienne. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The final battle scene from the movie, King. 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to turn backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. A very short kick here from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He can run it. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a 49er first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Purdy on first down. That throw finds Kittle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Watch out!
To the air again. Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. This gets the 1st and more. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 27 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Outside. 18. Watch out!
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Get set! Get set! 18.
McCaffrey. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Outside.
Again, here's McCaffrey. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers make it an 11-point ball game.
38, 49ers 27.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, the 49ers are saying they have it. It looks like they do. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Running right side by McMillan. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
And this is third down.
That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he's out of bounds, so the clock's going to stop, Brock, but the celebration begins. That gets him the first and wins them this ball game. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He keeps this one himself. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he will have the Panthers first down. And that's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, and also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating every series win.
Yeah.
You're going to celebrate this, and these guys are going to enjoy the heck out of it with their families and friends, and then they'll wake up tomorrow, and they'll remember there's still a lot of work ahead for the biggest trophy of all.